Wildcard 1's Bottcher eliminates Ontario's McEwen in page 3-4 game at Brier, London. Ontario AE Wildcard 1's Brendan Bottcher defeated Ontario's Mike McEwen 6-3 in the Page Playoff 3-4 game on Saturday at the Tim Hortons Brier. Bottcher scored the lone deuce in the sixth end and picked up a critical steal in the ninth that put the game away. He advanced to Sunday's semi-final. Photo: The Canadian Press, London, Ontario. The final rock thrown and handshakes complete, Brent Lang stood with his hands on his hips and took a slow look around Budweiser Gardens. He did the same thing 5 years ago at the Gangnam Curling Center in South Korea, thinking the Pyeongchang Games would probably be his last Olympics. When his Ontario side was eliminated Saturday after a 6-3 loss to Brendan Bottcher, Lang took a moment to savor the moment just in case it's his last Tim Hortons Brier. At this stage of my career, I'm a little more appreciative of all the things I used to take for granted, Lang said. So make sure you make a memory. Bottcher's Wildcard 1 side started with hammer and controlled most of the game. A sixth-end deuce put the pressure on skip Mike McEwen, and the host Ontario team couldn't quite deliver the big shot it needed. Both skips had some early misses, but neither team could take advantage. Bottcher missed a run back in the second end, but McEwen knocked his own stone out to set up a force. McEwen made a soft tap for a single against 3 in the fourth end but ticked a guard in the sixth and missed a double takeout attempt. A wide run back in the ninth was also costly. Bottcher, third Mark Kennedy, and lead Ben Hebert all shot at least 90%, and Wildcard 1 had a slight edge in overall team percentage. It was a really well-played game, Lang said. At times it felt like we brought a knife to a gunfight. They didn't really miss much. McEwen nearly tied the game in the seventh end with an angle-raise double, but his shooter spun out and he settled for a single. They put on a hitting clinic, McEwen said. It's not too often you see a team convert that many runs and doubles. Bottcher advanced to Sunday's semi-final with the win. Defending champion Brad Gushue was scheduled to play Manitoba's Matt Dunstone in the Page 1-2 game on Saturday night. I really feel like in the last couple days we've been ramping up and playing great, Bottcher said. The 1-2 winner will advance directly to the championship game on Sunday evening, while the loser will play Bottcher for the other berth. The Brier champion will represent Canada at the April 1-9 World Men's Curling Championship in Ottawa. McEwen's side barely made it to the provincial playdowns this season. After a disappointing autumn, they managed to get a berth in the Ontario Championship via a last-chance qualifier. The team parted ways with Jonathan Buick in January and brought in lead Joe Hart and his father, Richard, as coach. The changes paid immediate dividends. McEwen topped John Epping and Glenn Howard en route to the Ontario crown. A 6-2 round-robin record at the Nationals secured a berth in the playoff round. If you told me in December this is how it would end, where do I sign? Lang said. The loss also ended the season for the team as it didn't qualify for the remaining Grand Slam events on the calendar. McEwen is 2 years younger than Lang and vice Ryan Fry, who are 44. It's unclear whether they'll push forward as a unit for the rest of the quadrennial. They did have some highlight moments over the week, reeling off 4 straight round-robin wins after a middling start. A thrilling 9-8 final shot victory over Alberta's Kevin Coe in a Friday elimination game showed the team can still deliver in big moments. We were in the grave before Christmas, McEwen said. We pretty much wrote ourselves off and everybody else wrote us off. And here we are in the Final Four in Canada. I'm really proud of how we turned this around. This report by the Canadian Press was first published March 11, 2023. Follow @GregoryStrongCP on Twitter.